Mothers connected through grief, coming together today to inspire change. About 100 people attending a rally in an effort to end gun violence. News 13's Samir Nefsi was there.
Several mountain mothers sharing their personal tragedies, hoping those stories will enact change, ending gun violence. The message is clear: end gun violence.
We are calling for an end to this crisis.
Mary Graden with Asheville Moms Demand Action bringing together Teresa Mosley and Javelin Duncan as keynote speakers.
The more people involved and all of this going on, it's going to stop. Eventually, I'm not saying tomorrow or next month, maybe not next year, but eventually it's going to stop and we're going to start seeing a downward swerve of deaths and gun violence.
Well, it's real important that our message get through, that the gun violence stop and we get awareness across.
According to a report by Everytown in 2021, North Carolina has the 17th highest rate of gun violence in the country.
We're letting people know that we want to change, it's making people be held accountable for locking your guns up, and it's making our voice be heard.
Mosley knows firsthand the heartbreak gun violence has on a family.
In my mind, I'm thinking I'm not going through this again because in 2015, my husband got murdered his day. So I said, there's no way I'm going through this again.
In May of 2022, Mosley's son Keith was murdered.
I had my son for 21 years, 5 months, and 17 days. My son was going to senior year at Barton University, and he was allowed to graduate May 13th of this year, an honorary degree.
Her pain now funneled into motivation with a nonprofit named after her late son.
I've always said I don't want my son's death to be in vain. I just want to be out there. It's good to talk, but we got to work. I'm keeping him alive, and hopefully preventing someone else's tragic.
Her pleas for change echo that of Javelin Duncan, who lost her son, Talon McAlpin, by gun violence in 2020.
It helps me. It's like a therapy for me because me getting my word out and getting the message out is part of my healing.
Mothers demanding action.
We've got to stop. Not one more life should be lost to gun violence. Not one more.
And the next event hosted by Moms Demand Action against gun violence will take place on July 20th in Asheville. I'm Samir Nefsi, News 13.
Next Sunday on June 11th, Duncan will host a victim awareness rally, and that's happening at the Temple Avery Montford Center from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. Attendees are also encouraged to wear orange.